Hey there, comic friends and fiends. Rob here, and a giant box here next to me can only mean one thing. It's PGX Day. That's right. 30 books back from grading. 20 of them should be signature series verifications and whatnot. So we'll take a look at those. Of them, 17 of the books were pressed, and of course I pre-screen most of these ahead of time, and then allow them to do their pre-screen for pressing. So we're expecting a lot of really high grades. So stick around as I fast forward through the opening here, and we'll get started and take a look and see what we've got. All right, so once again, the nice thing we do like PGX, whether you choose to use it or not. That's a kind of nice thing that they send you this stack of bags for putting your graded books in to protect the slabs. I don't use them. I have my own bags that I prefer, but it's nice to know that they're there. All right, let's take a look. Let's go through some of these. Hey, what do we have? We still have, because I got to call this out because I want to make sure I'm fair, but I don't want people thinking, oh, but Rob, you're an apologist for PGX. You blah blah blah. Look, I use PGX price. I can't complain. For me, for what I'm doing with my books, preserving, they are the right choice for me. I don't think that there's a big difference between grading from one company to the next. I think it's subjective. I think that the grading scales are there, and I think that a PGX grade and a CBCS grade and a CGC grade, it's irrelevant to me. It's a third party assessing the care thing. That's all that matters. Now, what does matter, what does come into play, is the slab itself. Now, when it comes down to it, I do like the CGC and the CBCS slab better than the PGX. They don't have this issue, which actually the owner Daniel Peterson and I were just having had kind of an exchange recently about. Again, he's got some stuff coming down the pipeline. He hasn't told me what it is necessarily. He hasn't said I could share anything other than that he's working on some improvements to the slab. Asked for my feedback, and I told him specifically, this is a big issue to me. This rough patch that goes down the side of all these slabs. And then just when I hold it physically, it doesn't feel necessarily as substantial as, say, the other guys. But there's a question of what it comes down to is also price and everything else. And for me, price and turnaround time and everything else and customer service makes up for it, and this works. So anyway, so here we are, PGX. Our first, I gotta remember which side it's on. Yes. All right. So our first one here, we have Ghost Spider #1. This is the Battle Lines variant here. Spider-Gwen Ghost. And we have, holy cow, right out of the bat, we're shooting with the 10.0. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous book. Whew. That is pretty. Damn. Now, no, watch, the next one's gonna be like a 6 or something. They're all modern books. They're all gonna be high grade. But damn, I did not expect I did not expect a 10 out of the gates. That's just crazy. All right, so this is the Star Wars. So if you're not familiar with this is issue 1. This is a Midtown Comics variant. This is a comic series. It was done off of the original Lucasfilm draft. So this is this is not of the original movie, but of what was originally drafted before that eventually became the movie. So this has got Star Killer and some other stuff in there. So this one here, oh damn, we just dropped another 10.0. What the heck? Maybe these, I wonder if this group of 4 that was segmented was oh my goodness. Just gonna go nuts here. All right. There we go. Star Wars Volume 2. Um, if this is anything less than a 10, I'm going to be so disappointed now. No. Um, this is Star Wars Volume 2. Here's issue. This is signed by John Cassidy. And survey says 9.9. There's some gorgeous books we're dropping here. That is for sure. Like I said, I pre-screened these books ahead of time, and then we sent them up there and had them press them. So I do expect quite a bit here. So here's another Star Wars book. Oh, this is a comic exposure variant. Yes, it is possible to actually get a book from Comic Exposure. I bought this one directly from them. It only took like 8 months or something to finally get here once I had ordered it, but it was worth it. I love this negative space, black and white variant. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. And the survey says 9.8. You know, it's still mind-boggling how a 9.8 is disappointing after you start off with 10s and 9.9. But no, that's great. 9.8, awesome. All right. Strange Adventures, #1. This is signed Tom King's signature on here. And survey says 9.8. Excellent. Okay, this is Symbiote Spider-Man, Tyler Kirkham, or Symbiote Spider-Man #1. Tyler Kirkham. This is like cover D, secret variant cover or whatever from friends at the Underground down at KRS. Survey says 9.8. Excellent. Undiscovered Country, #1. Signed by Scott Steiner and Charles Soule. 9.8. Wolverine #1. Now this is one I had questions on, and I resisted sending it at first, and did send it in eventually. This has some corner blemishes on the binding side. This is a Marvel comic, which just means that Marvel cannot make a double-sized book like this without having some corner imperfections on the book. After doing some review of other books I have from CGC, CBCS, and PGX I determined that my belief was that these corner blemishes would, while present, because they were manufacturing defects, were not sufficient enough to rate it less than a 9.8. So let's see if I'm right. 9.8. Excellent. And you can kind of see down there in that corner, that little bit there, and maybe a slight little bit right there. And that is like the only thing that could be wrong with this book. Anything more than that, really, and it would not be able to qualify. That is, but that's there. 9.8, beautiful, excellent, and it's consistent with what I saw from all the grading companies on those. Here we go, another Wolverine #1. This one, however, is signed by Benjamin Piercy, who is the, I believe is the writer on the book here. And the survey says 9.8. Excellent. Love that cover. I like that coming out of the fog. All right. Batgirl #27, signed right here. Let's see if I can get that there. By Josh Middleton. Another one from my friends at the Underground KRS. 9.8. Beautiful. Star Wars #1, the Amanda Conner variant, signed by Amanda Conner. I turn off this light there, see if we can get less glare. And 9.8. Excellent. Let's rotate this camera just a little bit and see if I can hold this at a different angle, get less glare for you guys. And we got another Star Wars #1, Notice repetitive thing. There's a lot of Star Wars, and there's going to be a lot of Harley Quinn in this book run here, by the way. This one is signed by John Cassidy. It was signed. It was 61 of 200 that were signed, and 9.8. Star Wars number 1, the color variant, also signed by John Cassidy. On this one, this one here though is number 9 out of 77 that he did. 9.8. Star Wars number 1. God. This one signed by Charles Soule. 9.8. For those of you following along with us at home, here's another Star Wars book. This one, Star Wars number 24. This is the Deodato 1 in 100 sketch ratio variant. 9.8. Excellent. So this is my Dr. Aphra number 1, volume 1, sketch cover, sketch signed and drawn by Ken Hauser. 9.8. Work calling me. That's why the bat phone's ringing. Rob, you're supposed to be doing work. Yeah, well, in a moment. All right, Princess Leia, number 1. This one signed by Terry and Rachel Dodson. It is number 16 of 25 copies signed, sold and signed. 7.0. Wow. That is 1/8 by 1/8 inch piece out of the back cover. Edgeware. Oh my God. How did I miss that? Sure enough, there is a big piece missing out of the back cover. Wow. I completely did not pay attention to that. I wonder if this is one of the ones, because it was signed, I got this book signed, I didn't even take it out of the package like a bad person. Wow. Huh. Wow, 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 wow. All right, let's get some more good karma going. There we go. The Batman Who Laughs, number 1. This is our Unknown Comics Virgin variant. Little color splash action, just the red lips there. Survey says 10.0. Nice. Nice. Now I'm going to be really curious. I'm going to kick myself. I got another one of this exact same cover that's off being signed right now at a signing event, and I'm going to be curious to see what that one comes back at. I'll be killing myself. All right, Gwen Stacy, number 1. This is the Adam Hughes Virgin variant. 9.8. All right, we're going to get into a Harley Quinn run, I can tell. Harley Quinn, number 1. These are going to be, well, when I get to it, essentially there's, in this box here, there's issues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All of them signed both by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti, because I sent all of them directly to them. You can get, if you have books, $25. You can if you have the book, you can send in to them via their paperfilms.com, and they'll, for mail-in signings, $25 for both signatures. Get a COA, you can send it to PGX, send it to CBCS, EGS, have it verified, all good. Anyways, so there you are. Survey says 9.9. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is a Harley Quinn Rebirth #1. This is done in the homage to the Volume 1 Harley Quinn. This is done by Terry and Rachel Dodson on the cover, and there's no signatures on this one. 9.8. Beautiful. All right, here we go. Harley Quinn, issue 2, signed by the dynamic duo, 9.8. Harley Quinn #3, dynamic duo signatures, 9.9. And the crowd goes wild. Yes. All right, here we go. Ready? Oh, now I know what it is because I looked at the edge strip. What was up there? It's all right. Harley Quinn #4, dynamic duo signature, 9.8. Excellent. All right. Harley Quinn #5. All of these have been the Amanda Connors cover. And dynamic duo signatures, 9.9. So that is great. So we got issues 1 through 5. We got a 10, 2 9.9s, and 2 9.8s. Now, this will be the interesting one. This is a foil cover. A convention cover, foil cover. Harley Quinn issue 16 from the current run, signed by the dynamic duo. I got this one from my friends down at KRS Comics in the Underground, and I am a little nervous on foil covers, although I did take a micro cloth and clean the heck out of the foil put gloves on and everything before I sent it to them. Survey says 9.8. I'm happy with that. 9.8 on a foil cover from 2017. Whew, dodged a bullet there. Okay. Harley Quinn Road Trip Special #1. 9.8. There we are. Look at that. Don't call it a comeback. Harley Quinn Road Trip Special, different cover variant. I had questions, but we got it. Good. This had some questions for me as to whether or not it was going to make it a 9.8 or not, but the pressing took out the issues it had, and it managed to make it. That is wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Spider-Gwen #1, signed by Scotty Young. I don't know why I said Scotty. Idiot. 9.4. Several stress lines along the spine, back cover, and several pages. All right. Well, yeah, I see some stuff. I got this one. This was not one I picked up originally. I picked it up from somebody, I can't remember who exactly, and they said it was near mint, and 9.4 considers near mint. There you go. Sometimes those internal pages, you just can't see them from a distance, and if you don't pre-screen it thoroughly, which apparently I didn't do on all my books, I probably was looking at the covers and didn't go through the interior pages all that well. All right, last book. Batman #89, the B cover, the Matina cover. The first cameo, face not shown, appearance of Punchline. 9.9. Muy bien. Bravo. All right. What a deal. So we had so we had that 9.4. We had that 9 or that 7.0. Oh, oi, oi. Was that a painful one? But, you know, it is what it is. You don't pay attention to what you're doing, you're going to get stuck. I should sort these really as I do these. So it looks like we ended up with 3 10s. Oops, that's a 9.8. Let's see what our final damage was here. As we sort these are 9, 8, 9. These are all 9 eighths. 9 eighths. All right. Survey says that's 9 nines, 9 nines, 9 nines. All right, kids. So here we go. The final total: 30 books, 17 pressed. We have 5 9 nines, 3 10.0s, 2 others, a 9.4 and a 7.0. That 7.0 is killing me. Who wants a free book? And that leaves us with 15, if my math is right. No, 10, 20. I can do math, I swear. 20 books at a 9.8. Hey, I'm happy. As much as I'm upset with that 7, I'm happy. I got 3 10s and 5 9.9s. What a steal. What a deal. Now, the next PGX unboxing I'm going to do isn't going to be anywhere in this neighborhood, because I just sent off a shipment to them about a week or so ago, about another 20 books. And that book has, or that box has, I think, 17 Silver Age books in it. So yeah, we're not getting. We'll be lucky if we break 9s on most of those books, because most of them are in the 7 to 8 range probably. So that'll be fun. I did request grading notes on those, so we'll get to read the grading notes on them. You'll note, like I said on these guys here, we did get grading notes. That's why I was able to know why. It's written right there on the back of the cover. Phenomenal. Lets you know what's going on. Until next time, guys, collect what you want. Don't listen to anyone, especially me. I'm just a fat man with a fat sack of comics and a fat opinion. Peace. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. It's good for you. It'll make you grow up big and strong. It's like eating your spinach. No, it's not.